Hey, Roguelike fans, welcome back. My name is Beggles. I am currently playing Reignbreaker, which came out, I think, about 7 days ago. I'm playing this on Steam. A lot of people have compared it to... What's that game called? Hades. That's the name. Just forgot. The world's most famous roguelike game. Because of the look-down view, but I think it's a pretty relaxing game. We play as Clem. Things you need to know about Clem is you have a number of different things. I'm going to play through until we get somewhere near a boss fight, but anyway, we kind of go through these bridge stages where I need to clear enemies, have conversations with these people that I don't really care about, and utilize a number of different abilities that I have here, which range mostly by using the javelin that I have that I'm going to throw here, and a number of different things. You can use it as a key here to kind of unlock the enemies and then use the currency. That was pretty quick. That was a good fight. Got 130 HP. After each fight, I will get access to some kind of artifact. Getting hit causes me to reset or restores 100 health. Could be handy. Yeah. And then I need to clear these kind of like little fighting sequences in order to unlock the bridge. The bridge is the means of which I need to move on in the game. So yeah, that's pretty much it. End the video there if you like. If you just wanted to know what Reignbreaker is, lots of statues for us to smash and then pick up things like restoring health, which I don't need now, or other currencies, and each death, of course, is going to allow you to use these currencies to unlock things like new attack patterns and things like that. So this attack here that I've got on my Y button is kind of like little gun sort of javelin shot. I've spent some of my purple crystal points to unlock. Let's set a trap here. I think it's procedurally generated, or at least random maps that we play through. Make your way through and you get to fight the boss. I'm sure if you've played any roguelike game similar to this, you will have seen it. And just be expecting that every now and then you're going to get some sort of enemy for which you will need to button mash your way through. The punch is pretty effective, doesn't do too much damage. There are other moves you can do, like allowing you to slam the ground, and it seems to me that each attack can kind of be augmented with some currency. So it's one of those games that, you know, I do a lot of button mashing, but you'll have a lot of choice and customization in terms of the way you play through. I'll do this attack here, which is kind of cool. Throw the javelin into the ground, slam it into the ground. There's lots of projectiles. There is lots of dashing. I'm pretty lazy when it comes to these sorts of games, so I take damage I don't need to, but those that are pretty mechanically sound, I think will find this game quite easy from what I've seen. The boss fight was a little bit tricky. I played it for about an hour before I started this video, so it didn't come in completely cold. It's been a bit hit and miss when I get healing. I think that's impacted my runs the most. If I get a healing part at some point, that's definitely going to make this area a lot easier. Kind of look around. Lots of traps on the ground, like these little spiky areas and stuff, which are a pain, but pretty standard stuff. Alright, another person. There's backstory there. There's a bit of a kind of, well, I'm not sure what the art term is called, that like fluoro paint punk sort of style, and if I had to like choose an area that this game is just 100% smashing, it's definitely the art visuals. It's the smoothness of controls. This game feels really easy to play through. And then the music's really pumping. So if you're in it for a game that's just kind of like simple but fun, looks good, I reckon then this one might be for you. But I'm not sold yet on the depth, how much depth there is in terms of like playing through, because it is definitely repetitive. Like you're seeing here, I'm getting pretty much the same enemies over and over again. And I'm doing a whole lot of button mashing here, just dodging. Utilize your dodge to avoid taking damage and then moving on. But I'm not being critical. There's a vault opened. I need to make sure I get my my goodies. Stinger, throwing the lance has a chance to stun. Dashing reduces heat. Yeah, there's a heat function there, so you can't just spam all of your abilities. Because I'm punching more than anything else, I haven't really run into any troubles there. I believe that will... loot more vaults first. Can't go here. All right, I might need to do a certain amount of runes before it's going to let me move on. Let's start this fight. This one's got a time limit to it. 35 seconds. How hard can that be? Ooh, damage. Even though it's got a different attack all different visuals as well. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Skull in terms of needing to repeat your patterns. Doesn't have as much customization, obviously, as that game, but repeat patterns, clear rooms, keep on keeping on, and then if you like the fighting mechanics, you'll probably love this game. All right, what have I got here? Lock crack bullet damage. I guess that's my maximum health. Let's get some maximum health. I'm all about health. Because I'm a lazy roguelike player. I don't like dodging. Dodging is for people that have quick reactions and, I don't know, I like tanking. I never play as a tank. If I was to play like Overwatch or something like that, which I don't because I just don't play competitive games anymore. If I was to play Overwatch, I would definitely avoid the tank and think that I need to be the carry, which is probably why I'm just like, you know, I'm here for a short time, not a good time. Glass cannon build for ever. Forever? Yeah, there you go. What's this? I think this is like your kind of your classic rest area. We're going to restore some health. I think I've got some area where I can buy. What is this person saying?
Hey kid, sure thing.
You want to buy anything? I don't know.
Supplies for keys.
All attacks deal significantly more damage. Don't have enough keys for that. I think I sometimes have got a new weapon here in the past, but I'm not sure why. It's not giving me a new javelin there. Another run that I did through it kept giving me new javelins, but maybe that's later, or maybe that was just something that was happening that I don't know how I triggered it. Triggered it with some good luck. All right, we're back into the weird bell teacup things that seem to be everywhere. So as I sort of said earlier, when I finish these guys, I can use my javelin to pull them apart, which gives me keys, which probably would have been a good idea given that I can use those keys to upgrade. So even though I avoid it sometimes just because I'm lazy and don't like the animation of having to do it, it's probably a good idea in terms of maximizing. Set some traps. Well, let's go with this fight. Vanquish the foes. Just defeat all enemies. No person this time. I think my trap should be doing some damage here because it seems to be shooting. Very easy to walk over spikes and things like that, so you gotta be a little bit wary. But I'm pretty happy with that. I do like how the music triggers every time I get into these fights. I always enjoy a company that decides that, do you know what? We got a pretty cool game, but we're gonna have an absolute kick-ass soundtrack. Not that I'm the only one that's ever checked on Spotify or anything, but I'm sure there's people out there. Not these sorts of games. I've done little RPGs where I've checked the soundtracks on Spotify for the emotional feels. All right, that should be pretty much it, I think. How are my keys going? All right, I'll go all around. I'm getting keys really quick there, so I guess if you are to play this game, make sure you unlock these little bells because what do I get? So it's 402. I'm getting about 30 per one. That's actually a little bit, yeah, it's about 34 from that one there. So it's definitely worth it. So this should give me over 500. Got to avoid that purple slam. Purple slam's annoying. We don't like purple slam. We do like free keys. All right, enemies vanquished. I think, to be honest, I haven't really played too much roguelikes lately, so this was the one that I had on my radar. I think it's an okay. I think it's like a 7 out of 10 game. Getting hit causes them to bleed, or punches inflict bleed. Let's punch people and get some bleeds happening. And maybe that would increase if it allows me to create some cool synergies. Like on the runs that I've done through so far, which have only been basic, just learning the game, the synergies have been just kind of just a little bit more. I want cool things happening. I like it when things link together. So if I'm able to create some bleed here, which I am, and if I can get another upgrade that allows me to trigger that or utilize that in some way or spread that to other enemies, that's when I really like to enjoy stuff happening. I love it when actually I was playing Roguelike, so I did a video of that. That is a classic and very good game. I love it when you can use an augmentation that makes it spread. That game has amazing upgrades. I would say that's probably the best roguelike game I played for a while. Check out the video if you missed it. Rogue Loops gameplay. I think that must be out soon. I was playing in early access. Little sneaky preview kind of thing. Alright, it's not letting me do the bridge yet. I've got to do other stuff. Got to do the seals. Avoid the trap. It's this way. You do have a map. I like maps. Anyone got time for maps? Maps are for people that aren't lazy. Ooh. Maybe I should have looked at the map. There is not a lot of room here. There really is quite claustrophobic. And that little camera is annoying. I don't like it. Bleacher, take care. You guys sit there and watch the bleed. Alright. So where did the map say I need to go? I think there's something in this room I need to do. Here we go. Don't get hit. Is that telling me that I'm not allowed? Like, is that just the name of it? Is it like, you know, classic Super Nintendo where like every round would have some kind of thing? Or is it, do I lose it if I get hit? I used to play this game called Smash TV, which is my favorite Super Nintendo game. And it's like every round would have some guy that would say some kind of like cocky kind of statement, like, don't get hit. It's like, big prizes, I'd live it. Something like that. Oh, dang, it was a long time ago. Let's get some more damage for the bayonet. I can raise the bridge, thank you. That's what I wanted. Let's raise the bridge. I think I'm getting closer to the boss fight. I think I will lose the boss fight because I really kind of just kept jumping out before I got there. Let's take this cash. Maybe I can spend the keys. Maybe there's another buy area. But you're getting the picture of the gameplay loop here. We're going to be doing this over and over and over again. And that's pretty much it, how it works. Alright, should be able to spend it this time. Healing, please. What can I buy in the shop? Steel armor? Power boost. Let's do that. I want a new javelin. Why am I not giving a new javelin? Maybe that was just a first time learn the game kind of thing. What do we got here? This looks different. Nope. Oh, here we go. That's a boss. Alright, there's some explodey things there maybe. That was good. I have not fought this guy before, so thinky time. Dodge. All I can think of is I've got to shoot that. And not then. Oh, that took damage. I've actually done a little bit of damage. I do have the ability to shoot that at it, but
It's no use. The javelin is overheating.
the javelin is overheated. Oh, it's the first time I've ever overheated my javelin. That's not good. Oh, it took damage I didn't need to. I guess in this environment, it becomes a little bit more important to use abilities because if I don't, I'm going to get hit. I don't exactly have the ability to punch here. Oh, that missed. That sucks. Oh, dodge. I think I'm in trouble. I can punch a little bit. I guess I'll learn the patterns. Once you learn the patterns and the things, will become a bit easier. Oh, that was hurt. That was a good dodge. But that pattern's really easy to dodge. Oh, there's two. Oh, maybe that's a second part of it. I never expected there'd be two. Yeah, whatever. Alright, there you go. There's a run. I made it to the boss. I died. I'm pretty sure that the next time I would beat it. Well, that's pretty much the loop. We get to pat this little thing here. I've got some crystals, 372 crystals, which is nice. And then you get to go and do these upgrades, a few of which I've done already. So maybe I get some more dashes. I can level up my maximum health or even just get some better loot and things like that. Some of these are a bit more expensive. What are these ones here? Your damage is increased while below 50 health. You can equip a second javelin. Interesting. That might be something I might look at later when I'm playing through. Hey, that's Reignbreaker. I think it's fun. As I said, I think it sits in that sort of like 7.5 out of 10 kind of roguelike game. I reckon you'll see pretty quickly whether you like it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know whether you're going to play it. And yeah, see you next time.